Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Terrascape. This is a game that you can currently find on Steam's Early Access program for about 13 bucks or so, although it is 25% off until April 12th. So if you like what you see here, you can get the game for around $10. Now, I do stress early access. That means everything that you're about to see here is most definitely subject to change. This is a puzzle slash hex-based city builder where you will be drawing tiles and then placing them on an already established world, and your ultimate goal is to arrange the buildings in such a way to where you get the most points out of it, and that way you can keep progressing. The game has two different game modes. There's puzzle challenges and free play. Puzzle challenges is exactly what it sounds like. The game gives you limited resources, and you have to complete the objective, getting bronze at least, in order to move on to the next level. Then you can do silver, then gold. And as you play the challenges and earn, I believe, silvers on each of these levels, you'll start unlocking them in free play. Speaking of free play, this is what's available here. There's a relaxed small, medium, or large world, and then you can mess around with the different scenarios in this as well. Now, there's multiplayer, and I don't have a second key to test that. I did host my own server and just started the server on my own, and it ended up being like a turn-based thing where I did my things, hit end turn, and then it was my turn again. I suspect that my opponent would be able to then place their stuff on the same world, and we'd be fighting over locations, trying to earn the most points. But there's also a co-op mode that is grayed out to the right. I can't access it. I don't know if it's just not available to the public yet or what, but that's a thing. So there's versus and eventually, hopefully, co-op. And I'm looking forward to the co-op mode just to see what that's all about. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start a new free play. We'll do a medium-sized map and hit start. Very simple game, but the game will, challenge you into maximizing the amount of points that you get for your placement. So typical map controls, holding the mouse wheel in order to rotate and pan and all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and first place a keep somewhere. I got to figure that out. So preferably somewhere with a lot of land. Maybe down here looks good. Okay, so I'm just going to place my keep here. And I'll talk about the interface in a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so on the bottom left-hand corner is a level up button. I'm actually going to move my head a little bit that way. There we go. There, on the bottom left is a little level up button. Once you get enough points and you fill this up, you'll be able to upgrade your keep and unlock new stuff. Okay, the middle bar is your progress toward bronze, silver, and gold, and then your score is right listed there. Playtime, keep level, buildings placed, best building placed, and so on. So yeah, I mean, your scores may vary. This is a randomly generated map. You can input a seed when you first start, but randomly generated. So, sometimes you might do well, sometimes not. On the bottom right-hand corner, you can click on this button. It's like a card deck to draw a deck. You click on it, and it'll give you cards to draw from. Now, in the very beginning of the game, you're not going to have a whole lot of options there because you're only level 1. Now, this is a forestry. I'm going to click that. And you pick the card deck that you want to be dealt from. In this case, I just picked the forestry deck, and it drew me 2 of these lumberjack cards. If I hover my mouse over it, it's hard to see. But the tooltip says receives or lose points from forest and lumberjack. Lumberjacks being next to other lumberjacks, you'll lose points. So don't do that. You want to stagger them, but put them near as many trees as possible. And if you're unsure about the math behind it, just click on it and hover over a spot on the map, and it tells you exactly how many points you're going to get from it. Like this spot is 16. That gold number says 16. And you can see in the green hexes where those points are coming from, which is kind of cool. So if I put that here, now if I hover here, you'll notice I'm getting -7 points from the nearby lumberjack. Now what's interesting is that existing buildings can never lose points. So if I put this building down now, I only lose 7 for the current building I'm placing. I also don't lose 7 for the existing lumberjack. So whenever you put a building down, however many points it earned stays that way, regardless of bad adjacency placements that you do in the future. I'll go ahead and just put this here to keep the video moving. But now I'm earning points, and I'm going to go ahead and click this again. I'm out of cards to play. I can now choose a village or a forestry. I'm going to click on village. I can now place 4 cottages. This thing wants to be near a lot of different things. Keeps, longhouses, orchard, lumberjack, forest, river, sea, lake, and cottages. So it wants to be near a lot of these things. So we'll do right there and right there. I guess that's fine. Sure. Okay, so now I've placed all of my cottages. Now, there is a way to merge buildings, and unfortunately you have to discover them as you play. To merge, you just simply place the required buildings next to each other in a particular pattern. If you look on the right-hand side, there is a button that I'm clicking on, and it says Longhouse, and it wants 4 houses in that particular shape. And if I manage to do that, it'll upgrade to a Longhouse. Okay, so there's that. There's also tutorial hints, the second little button down. This is locked for me, coming soon. Okay, so let's continue playing here. Let's close that. We'll click on that, and forestry or village. Let's go ahead and click on that. Now, because I've been placing other cards, I'm starting to unlock new ones, like the orchard, for example. This does not want to be next to the coast, but likes to be pretty much close to anything else. I'll click on that, and let's see, that's 18 points. I'll place that there. And if I were, if this were on my own, I'd be spending more time trying to maximize this, but for the sake of the video, we're just going to pick, sure, 21 points there. Great, we're going to click on that. Forestry or village. Let's go with another village. Let's see if we can't merge these. So we'll do something like that and something like that, and boom! They are now merging into a longhouse. So I'm going to do that. New set of cards to pick from, village or forestry. Let's do another village. Now I have the option for a square. In addition to cottages, I can do the square. The square loves keeps, longhouses, other squares, so it wants to be near all of these different buildings. So maybe I'll put that over here, why not? And we'll put these cottages nearby. Maybe I should have put the cottages down first, so that, that square could have, I don't know, maximize points. I didn't want to do the math in my head for this video, but you get the idea. Again, placing things down in a particular order does matter. I'm also going to upgrade my keep here on the bottom left now that I've reached the next level. And now I've got a fishing boat set that is now available. I'm going to do another village and just put more of these down. So maybe 1, 2. And let's see. All right. Oh, got more cottages to place. Again, they love to be next to each other. 16, there we go. New set of cards. Fishing or village. There's a fishing boat. Okay, so 26 points. Let's do the 30 points right there. And this is worth 34. We'll put that over there. And new set of cards. Forestry and fishing. We'll do fishing again. There's a lot of water. So there's 30. These things do not want to be next to each other, but pretty much love everything else. So we'll just put that up there. Fine. New set of cards, fishing and forestry. Well, we've got plenty of water. We now have a fish trap. It does not like to be next to other fish traps, but loves to be next to pretty much everything in the water. So that's 23 points there, and 21 points there. Fine, another fishing boat. 16, that's fine. Okay, new set. Let's go ahead and level up to the next level. I now have a green field that is now available. Let's go ahead and do more fishing. Oh, there's a fishery. Okay. I guess it needs to be on land. Let's see. What do I get the most? The fact that the game sort of gives you the point value before placing, it makes it so much easier. I mean, if you want to be hardcore about it, you can puzzle out and math it on your own. But for a casual player, this is totally accepted. So I'm going to put that right there and sort of capitalize on all of this. New set of cards. Farming. Let's go ahead and look at that one. Grain field. It hates the coast, likes grass, likes stone, loses points from farmstead, river, lake, and grain field. Okay, so let's find a place for this that, okay, it loves water. We'll put that right there. And, well, it doesn't like to be next to, well, it's a lot of points. Yeah, it's -3 there. It doesn't like that. So it doesn't like the coast, but this is okay. Like these little lakes, I suppose. Yeah, it doesn't like that either. Alright, so how about, I guess... Yeah, we'll put that over there. It's fine. Okay. Another one there. There. And could I maximize this? Probably. 15 points there. Okay. Got some farmland. Fishing, forestry, village. I think you guys get the idea. You're going to be unlocking more as you go. Take the time, obviously, to learn the cards, figure out what's best. But from a casual standpoint, I'm just having fun doing this. So if you like what you see here, again, the game is early access. So there are going to be probably more content added in the future. And I wasn't expecting multiplayer, to be honest with you, but it does intrigue me a bit. It opens the door for a bit more strategic play in terms of like land grabbing. Well, there you go. That was Terrascape, Steam's early access program, 25% off for a limited time. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.